Happy Monday morning. I wanted to just give you a quick glimpse into what I've been working on in my office. So this is the office where I do everything relating to Grief Inspired. And last weekend, I spent the weekend working on my desk setup and really what the view is going to be from behind me when I'm doing the videos that I do sitting at my desk. So that's what that is going to look like. So you'll see that definitely in coming up videos. And over here, I spent the weekend doing what I call my positivity wall. And you'll see it here. And it's actually positivity, but also inspiration. And I have it here to really inspire me, to remind me why I'm doing the things that I do, and to make sure that the actions that I'm taking are the right actions, and they're going to push me forward toward my goal. So if you look up at the top in the two gray pieces to the left of and right of full of grace, what you'll see is you're enough, to remind myself that I am enough. And then courage, because it takes courage to put things out into the world. And then above the full of grace are the 3 pillars of Grief Inspired. And those are the things that when I'm working on new content, when I'm working on one-on-one with my coaching clients, these are the 3 pillars that we look at. So in order to get through the grief process, and in order to grieve effectively and to heal and find your way back to happiness, you need to be able to look at 3 specific areas, because things change when grief strikes, and your life is going to change. So your relationship with yourself is going to change. Like I said, your life is going to change, and then how you see the world is going to change. So that interaction, we need to talk about that. We need to understand how that's going to change, and what have you learned, and what's different, and what do you think now, and how do you take all of that and then put it into action. So I want to show you a little bit more of my inspiration wall so that you can see it. And as you can see, it's not done. So there's more I'm going to do. I'm going to add some flowers in these little boxes just to make it a little bit more visually interesting. I have the shelves over here that I still need to figure out what I'm going to put on. But they have little chalkboard labels on them, so I'll be able to add more quotes to that. And it's really, I'm showing you, but it's really for me on a day-to-day basis to keep me motivated and keep me being able to do things that are really going to help serve my customer base and serve anyone who's grieving, or anyone who knows anyone who's grieving. Because part of Grief Inspired, and the reason why Grief Inspired is here and why I created it, is because I believe fundamentally that no one should have to grieve alone. Grief is so incredibly challenging when we lose the people that we love. And when it happens to somebody else that we don't know, or someone else that we know is going through the grief process, it's hard for us, and we don't know what to do, and we don't know what to say. So I'm on a mission to educate everyone so that you know what to do, you know what to say. I would love your comments on what I should add to my wall. What do you think would be useful? If you have anything that you want to share, I really just want to see what you think of the inspiration wall, and whether or not it's something that you would consider doing in your own environment, either on this scale or maybe even on a smaller scale. So excited to show you all this. I'm so glad that Grief Inspired is here. One additional thing that I thought you might want to see, and I'm sure you guys have seen this before, but I want to make sure that you did. So this is my grief basket. And this grief basket is really designed to send to someone who is grieving and to show them that you care. And what's nice is that there's no uncomfortable for you. All you have to do is order it online at griefinspired.com, and then you can send it to whoever you want. And part of what's in the gift, not only with the candle and the bracelet and the frames and the cross and the journal, all of those things are in there. But it also comes with this card. And on the front of the card, it says, hope is believing that a tomorrow exists where light will rise again out of the darkness. So grief is a really dark time. And so showing that you can care and that you do care, and then doing anything that's small to show that you care can have a tremendous impact on someone's life. And so what comes with the kit is this coupon, and it's a coupon for a free coaching session. So when the person who's grieving, your loved one, when it gets to be too much and they don't know who to call and they don't know what to do, you have just given them somewhere to call. And it doesn't necessarily have to be you. So you don't have to worry about feeling uncomfortable and not knowing what to say. You can say, look, I don't know what to do, but here, I sent you this. Please call this person. And it goes obviously directly to me, and I will support them at least in that initial call, and likely longer as well. So that's what I do. I'm happy to do the talking for you so that you don't have to sit in those uncomfortable situations at times when it's really heavy. Grief is heavy. Death is heavy. Let us help you, but let's not avoid. Let's show that we care. Let's make a difference. Send a gift. Do what you can in your life to help anyone else who's grieving, because like my sign says, there is always hope. Have a great week this week. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you like seeing grief inspired, sort of up close and personal. And I cannot wait to talk to you in the next video.